This is one of those
Hoogle with arms is real and can hurt you.
He can hurt you.
Do me a favor, Hoogle.
Oh god, have you seen that little? I don't know if it's like a short video. It's like a bird with like massive arms. I forget.
Well,
Oh well, it is funny.
What should I do next? Whew. All finished. Thanks for the help.
Whatever. Google has arms and he will hurt you.
you didn't save. It's probably fine. You're on normal.
We've reached the deck.
Let's jump aboard another ship.
Out of the question. There aren't even any around, whether friend or foe.
Imagine picking up like a giant filing cabinet,
Grieger!
old metal one, off the side of the road and finding magic cards in it.
Yeah.
Then finding dual lands.
In no way is that man human.
Actual dual lands.
Yeah.
So, it's yours.
Why can't
Got
I
your
have
hide
this luck?
handed to you by Grimson, eh?
Be silent! I am a deathless being.
Not when I turn you back to human.
With Logger as my savior. Such humiliation. If I cannot fill him, then you will have to suffice.
Here she comes!
I'm still pretty, not like super certain, but like relatively certain that these people actually were people at the point.
To make scraps of seaweed out of you.
They weren't just beings of eldritch nonsense
Take this!
that they claim.
That was close. Take this!
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Shield brethren, together!
Nice.
Well, I guess
bye.
that battle's over.
Actually, no, we're going fishing.
Why are we fishing?
Because we caught a boss fight. Now finish it.
Let her stay out.
Nope.
Take this!
Is she actually frostbite? Nice. She actually has frostbite.
That's something I like about this game, at least. The bosses aren't immune to status effects. Go backwards.
Some bosses are immune to some status effects.
No,
I
but
don't
not
think there's a
like all of
boss
them.
that's immune to all of
Some games do that though.
them. You might not want to get hit by that. It's fine. It was a guard break attack. Just be
I just
careful.
like
of
it
those.
when games do that.
Yep. Looking at you, Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I need to pick up 4 or 5 again. I think I was in the middle.
I've started 4. I should probably restart it. Well, by now, I don't know what happened to that save file. I'll probably just pick it up on Steam.
Pixel remasters are kind of.
They are, but I'm used to the 3D remakes of 3 and 4, so I'll pick up the 3D remake of 4.
Hey, I dodged that.
There.
I don't know, the game disagrees.
What's that monster with the giant side slap hitbox? Just hits you through like the entire water that you're fighting it in.
You're okay. Well, the big
Plesioth?
hitbox meme monster is Plesioth.
Plesioth,
Plesioth, yeah. Plesioth. Well, you see, the thing is that Plesioth's hitbox is so large that was actually a Plesioth that hit you, not your.
Oh, I see. Hit me through time and space.
Yep.
Again. Twice. I haven't played that game yet, which means you had to have hit me through time and space.
No. See, the thing is you have played a game with Plesioth in it.
Oh, shit. Stop it. Get back here.
Nah. Interesting.
That was a
Somehow
different
you
attack.
found the perfect spot where it doesn't hit you. All right, hey, boss fight. Complete. Squish.
Like a bug.
We won. We beat Yurth. Brother! This ship is done for. Ready up. We're jumping overboard.
Adol! Karja!
It's the Sandras. No time to waste, you two. We need to get out of here.
Karja!
Har's laughing over. Here am I. Hell. Don't tell me I get Grieger-fied. Oh no.
Okay,
Doing this
well,
now, are we?
You don't need to make it worse by scrolling with the
You
camera.
heard what that son of Kristen's is up to?
You mean the adventure he's setting off on? The boy's a loon, just like his father.
Word is that there's
Go
a
this way now.
massive war going on out there.
What an idiot! Kid thinks he's too good to settle for the life he's got.
All this just to see the ocean. It's nothing more than a giant puddle.
No,
He'll lap up whatever those traveling merchants say. Everybody knows they're just laying it on thick.
Only a matter of time before he turns up dead in some ditch.
Oh, honestly.
they're rude. Oh. I just jump.
No.
You know, if this was Future Idol, I'd be like, what the hell is this nonsense? He's given up.
Not yet.
But this is where he becomes the can't stop, won't stop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So much pain, but I can carry on.
Besides, my journey's only just begun.
Yeah, journey's only just begun. Pulls out the harmonica.
An
He
adventure?
would technically still have that.
So cool.
He would still have that.
Don't let anybody who says otherwise get to you.
That's right. Everyone only wishes they could be half the free spirit you are.
Ugh. Jump. Time.
So you're finally setting out. Happy trails, Adol.
Send us a letter every now and again.
I want you to swear you'll come back here one day. This place will always be your home.
Oh, well.
Thank you, Adol. It was because of your efforts that the people of the village were saved.
Yep.
So we're finally leaving Asteria. Can't wait to see what adventures we'll find out there.
Boss Arena? Really?
Tell me more about your travels, would ya?
Actually, maybe.
Will I ever be as strong as you someday, Adol?
When all of us are together, there's no obstacle the Sandras can't overcome.
You're more of a daredevil than you look.
Incorrect.
Sometimes, I envy you for that.
Everybody's counting on you.
With Gran,
Myself
everything will be
included, of course.
unbearably desperate. We won't be able to overcome anything.
Come on, Adel. Let's go.
Okay,
It's
finally.
because of you that I...
Live, surprise. Oh, not this again. At least there's a teleport stone. Viewpoint IO, yep. Ancient key. And finally ransack that old man's cellar, booze.
Yep, you sure can.
Fine now, old man.
Well now, I scarce expected to meet you here at all.
The Assassin's Creed dive attack icon on him.
My, but you certainly look worse for the wear. Is everything all right? Youth is no excuse to be overexerting yourself, my boy. I take this to mean you did a great deal of aimless wandering before arriving here. Rather unusual for you to meander so. I have to wonder how such a thing... Oh? What's that you're holding there? A key? Could it be for the final chest? Although my memories are returning, I am unable to recall what I had stored in here. However, there is no doubt in my mind that it was what I hold most dear. Open it for me, if you would, Adel.
I don't know if you're prepared for this.
There's nothing. Third note.
Its contents are bare.
Get in the chest, old man. It's your core.
There's been a robbery.
And it wasn't me this
Settle
time.
down now. There are no thieves or the like upon this island. This will do just fine.
But it was that.
What indeed? Adel, let me pose you a riddle.
No.
This chest was supposed to have contained my greatest treasure. I'd like you to guess what that might be. I look forward to seeing how close your answer comes. While it may be empty at present, I expect that will change for you in the near future.
I'm alive.
My aim was off, but so long as I take one of you down with me...
The hell?
What? Just...
I had Dragonborn now. Or so Dragonborn now.
So that's the way it plays out.
shield, brother. I'm not letting you go to our side just yet.
All has gone according to your expectations, Jarl Grimson.
Send a message to all ships. Target the Sandras and lay Karja... No. Rolo to rest.
The hell? I knew Prozini was evil after all.
Shit! The hell's going on here? Why would they turn on us?
We're outnumbered. All we can do for now is retreat.
The Malta Sea Force is approaching at full speed! They're trying to close in and board!
Now the Grigor are defending
The
us.
Undying Fleet came to our rescue?
Big fog! Dead ahead!
To the triangle.
Hold up! Isn't that...
We're short on options here. The only way out is through.
Understood. Flank speed ahead. Directly into the White Shade.
Chapter 7. Complete.
Interesting twist.
It's fine that we barreled our way in here and all. But this fog isn't going to trap us inside like it did before, is it?
Can't be certain.
We'll just have to
but
stab him.
it seemed to me that this fog was actually conjured to protect the Sandras.
Didn't just happen naturally, that's for sure.
Everyone! We're exiting the fog!
From what I can tell, we seem to have crossed through the Flumen Strait and into the Rogue Sea.
So that fog gave us enough cover to push our way past the sea fortress, huh? I guess what matters is that we squeaked our way out of the jaws of death.
Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it! What in the crap was all that? Why did the Balta Sea Force stab us in the back?
Keep it down in there, goofball.
Oh, come on! Tell me this isn't insane! All of a sudden, our allies are raining fire on us while the Grieger bail us out! Speaking of which, where did those Grieger end up going?
Good question. I'm not seeing any of their ships around.
Don't you have any idea, Easer? About why the Sea Force attacked, I mean.
I'm sorry, but it's a mystery to me too.
At any rate, it's too risky for us to be sailing out in the open like this. Might be smart to find a place to hide the boat and get her patched up.
Good idea.
The best thing we can do for now is keep our priorities straight.
For whatever reason, they turned on us. We had to retreat and repair.
Some weird-looking formations over there.
I believe those are the Rune Islands.
That's not how you say it.
Blame the
They're
French.
Also called the eroded remnants.
The French's fault.
Named after the array of oddly shaped rocks left behind by coastal abrasion.
Well, I'm no grizzled naval commander.
Yeah, well, sure aren't. Get off the ship.
But that island over there might be the safe haven we're looking for.
Off the ship, out of the crew.
True. I have no objections.
Then that settles it.
After Granite's Rafe.
Chapter 8.
On the short list.
Okay. How's about we have everyone give a status report?
All of the wounded have been attended to on our end. Adol's condition requires constant care from my father and Dr. Flair, though.
Adol. I'm worried for him.
Damn it all! We should have known that witch Yurth had one last trick up her sleeve. It's a done deal, though. The Sandros is what needs our attention right now.
Yeah. There's no telling if or when the Balta Sea Force will track us down again. On that note, we finished verifying which parts of the ship have been wrecked.
Nice work, Cruz. How long do you think it'll take to get her back up and running?
Well, it's about the same level of damage as it was after our run-in at the Sea Fortress.
If we expedite the process at full bore, it should take around 3 days. That's a generous estimate, though, with how exhausted everyone is.
Don't sweat it. Repairs are just part of the routine at this point. We'll round up everyone who can pitch in and knock it out lickety-split.
Leave it to Dogi to keep the cogs turning.
Adol?
Not so fast, man. You sure it's okay for you to be strolling around?
It's a miracle you even can. The way it looked, that blade struck you right where it counts.
I don't think I'd pull through either.
What a relief you're all right.
Even Dr. Flair couldn't believe he got better in so little time.
I figured you weren't gonna kick the bucket that easily.
Guess this is as good a time as any. Adol, everyone, there's something I want to say. I'm still reeling over it, so this might not come out exactly right. But, as of a while ago, I can now tap into the might of a berserker.
For real?
The might of a berserker?
I was there this one time Grimson used it. It's this Norman thing that makes you crazy. And I mean crazy strong.
That's not much of an explanation.
One of the mercenaries in my group was a Norman. So I've seen the Berserker state before too. It's an intense form of combat that lets the user fight at multiple times their usual limits. The way I hear it, they can't stop until every last bit of energy they have is spent.
That much is true. You get completely overtaken by powerful, uncontrollable impulses. It's as if your body's consumed with a burning desire to turn everything into ash. That feeling holds you hostage, causing you to attack anyone and everyone, friend or foe.
Rollo's curse.
Awful.
Sounds no different from Rosa during her runaway rampages.
Maybe you'd like to be turned to ash?
Well, he's part of the short
That's
list.
pretty much what I thought going berserk was like too. Apparently, it gets triggered by the darkness in one's heart.
Well, I don't have anything of the sort.
But back on the Naglfar, once it looked like Adol was at death's door, those impulses started building up more and more. Right when I thought they were about to erupt, they wrapped around Yurth and absorbed her instead. Before I realized it, my gnawing urges had changed into something else entirely.
You're Dragonborn, Karja. Else.
I could tell what it was by instinct. There was no other way to see it. This power is... No. It's more that... I'm Rollo.
Rollo.
Karja.
The one whose descendant the three generals were seeking?
I'm not sure I follow.
When my urges took Yurth in, they gave birth to a pitch-black emotion I couldn't rein back. One that rejects everything about the world, existing only to bring it to ruin. That in itself is the Rollo the Trident was hoping to manifest. Turns out the descendant of Rollos they were looking for, their liege, was me all along.
You, Miss Katja? That's absurd.
There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
I wouldn't be so sure. This would explain why the Balta Sea Force double-crossed us out of nowhere.
About that, it all pretty much happened at the drop of a hat. Almost like they knew in advance.
Aye. Odds are, Grimson was keenly aware of me being Rolo. As for why Other and Logger protected the Sandras despite being Grieger, well, I think you can put it together.
Forgive us for eavesdropping, but we heard the whole thing.
Given the subject matter, I'd say we're entitled to listen in.
Pops. Dad?
Many of Karnak's residents have been saved thus far as a result of your efforts. Our differences aside, I speak from the heart when I say we are grateful to Karja.
It's for that exact reason that we've been so forthcoming with our cooperation. But then we heard what you said just now.
Karja identified herself as the Grieger's liege.
You're ridiculous.
Should that truly be the case, we will have to reconsider our involvement.
Yeah, sure. Get off our damn ship.
Are you freaking serious?
This should come as no surprise. I am the mayor of Karnak, after all. We can't very well join hands with the same band who leveled our town.
Look, we still can't say any of this for sure yet.
That's right. Not even Karja herself has sorted it out.
And besides, think about everything we've gone through together. Adel and Karja were the ones who rescued you both in the first place.
I understand the point you're trying to make. But the fact of the matter is that the Sandras was just bombarded by the Balta Sea Force. What do you suppose would become of us were we to stay this course?
Ahem.
There wouldn't be much Balta Sea Force left.
I've been letting this slide up till now, but it's high time you took a fresh look at things.
Off the ship,
You're
the both of you.
a smart kid, my boy.
Gran, you're staying here to
This
watch over
shouldn't be
them.
a tough decision to make.
Yeah, Gran.
Hello, hello. Mind if I cut in?
Loather, isn't it?
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
A Grieger?
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you can forgive this little disturbance. Might I prevail upon you to humor me with a momentary truce?
Log.
Logger.
What are you even doing here?
I simply assumed you sought clarification from me. But my, isn't this just the most delicious of developments? Why, merely standing before you has me awash in goosebumps.
Interesting saying for someone in stabbing range.
You are indisputably the latest in our liege's lineage. Rather an enigma how we failed to notice as much for all this time.
Indisputably, he says.
You can just say indisputably.
Well, if I really am Rolo, then what comes next?
Why are you going along with this?
For the time being, what say we have you meet with Lady Leela? As our liege, Karja has every right to meet with Lady Leela. I'd say you're better served posing your whys to her directly.
Why are we just going
Not to
along?
mention, it would be ill-advised for our liege to remain with the Sandras. The spooky, scary Balta Sea Force is out on the bloodthirsty hunt after all.
Land sakes!
What's your take, Shield Brother?
Might be a ruse.
Aye. But we aren't exactly spoiled for choice. You have to meet with Leela either way. Right, Adel?
Excellent. It would seem you have your decision.
Karja, you can't!
What she said!
Don't worry about it. You and you're always managing to do things with the camera, with your costumes, and your picards.
Oh my goodness. Shut up, Log.
The heck's this? A sunstone. An ancient tool that's certain to be of use to your ilk. With it, navigating even the depths of the White Shade will prove a trifling matter. This, in turn, will allow you to reach Serena's Island in the Marine Triangle. where Lady Leela awaits.
Why are you giving this to us?
If you're going to exit the main stage, the least you can do is play the part of a rapt audience. Though that doesn't quite seem to be your inclination, given the flow of conversation earlier. As your mayor made plain, you may no longer have any incentive to play along.
Hey! We've got every intention of...
There is no word that rings more hollow than the human concept of intent. Mayhaps you had best confer with the rest of your circle? Now then, my liege, let us depart once your preparations are in order.
Fine.